Hi, how's everybody doing out there? My name is Greg, and I've got a YouTube channel. I got some boat videos, mostly just for myself. I like watching them in the wintertime. But I read a lot of blogs, especially Club Searay, and I hear so many people commenting about what boat or what makes a boat underpowered. And I happen to have probably the most controversial boat. I have a 1999 Searay Sundancer, and it's got gas motors. It's got the 7.4 liter Horizons. They're about 300, I think they're 380 horsepower each, obviously fuel injected. And many people, when somebody's looking for a boat, this size, they say, don't get the gas engines, they're way underpowered. I've heard anywhere you can't get up on plane. I've heard you're gonna get about 0.5 miles to the gallon. I've heard that you're gonna cruise at 16, 17 miles an hour. After 1,000 hours, the engines are shot. I've even heard people looking for 380 dancers, and even my old 37 dancer that say way underpowered with gas, you gotta have diesel. So this video is intended not to say, you know, if gas or diesel is better. It's to provide information, and then you can make the decision. So what I'm going to do here, I bought the Fox Gateway computers, which I highly recommend. And what they are, they're a computer system that's fairly easy to install, and they plug right into your controller's OBD port, and they can read anything that controller is collecting. You can read coolant temperature, spark advance, engine RPM, but what we're going to be looking for really is how much fuel consumption do we have and at what speed. So we're going to look at gallons per hour. We'll look at what speed we're cruising at, what RPM, and most importantly, how many miles per gallon are we getting. We'll go out. I boat on Lake St. Clair. It's a very big, a huge lake. It's not as big as the Great Lakes. It's tiny compared to the Great Lakes, but it's connected to the Great Lakes, which is kind of the best of both worlds. But it's we got a fairly calm day out there in the lake, so I'm not driving behind a current or anything. It's a fairly neutral test I want to do. But let's go out. I'll show you what the boat can do. We'll see how long it takes to get up on plane. We'll see at what speed I can cruise at, and what kind of fuel economy I can get with these gas engines. And then you can make the call. You can say, you know what, I still think that thing's way underpowered. Or you might say, hey, guess what? I was surprised. I thought it might do a little bit better than what I thought. So just kind of a reference, this same boat comes with, I think they're Caterpillar 3116s is what they're called. And great motor. I hear a lot of great things about them. And those boats, I think accurately, from what I can tell, they get about a mile to the gallon, just for reference. And I'm looking over here, again, this is 2022. Thanks, Biden. Gas prices are through the roof. And for you diesel guys, the price has gotten a lot closer between diesel and gas. But anyways, let's go out. Let's take a boat ride. And then you judge for yourself. Form your own opinion. Please, diesel guys, don't tell me that I'm photoshopping this stuff or it's not accurate or the Fox Marines aren't, or they're not accurate at all. They're way more accurate than what you can predict or estimate your fuel economy on your Caterpillars, because you guys don't have controllers, and I do. And again, I'm not knocking or bashing cats. If you wanted to switch cats for free on my boat, I'd do it in a second. But I paid significantly less for this boat because I got the gas. And again, if you're looking to buy a boat, a 400 Dancer or a 38, and you're worried about the gas, I hope this video will help you formulate a good technical opinion of what they really do, instead of just hearing hearsay on Club Searay from people who've actually never been in this kind of a boat before. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks. All right, here we go. So let's see what we got. So it's kind of rainy out here on Lake St. Clair. Well, I knew it was going to be a crappy day, which is springtime's always lousy in Michigan. Anyways, you can see it's a pretty calm season. But anyways, so what we got here, this is my separate GPS over here that I just bought. It's the 731, real nice. I got it just for engine displays. You can see I got RPM. I'll back slow down here. I got RPM, coolant temperature, and total fuel economy, which is what we're going to concentrate on today. But I also got, you can change all kinds of screens. There's the engine hours, so you can see for the people that say that 1,000, I'm done with the gassers. I guess I'm about ready to blow both engines because I'm close to 1,000. I got engine load, I got fuel flow, gallons per hour. And then, I don't know what to do. I got so many screens, I don't know what to do with them. That's how much fuel I got left anyways. So here we are, and let me go back down to idle. And then over here, we're going to look at the engine speed on my other GPS. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off, and I'm just going to count, 1,000, 1,002. I'll try to do both. Let's just see how quickly these gassers get and I'm not going to go crazy. You can see I'm going to go up maybe 3,600 RPMs. I'm not going to nail it. I never do that. I don't think it's good for the transmission. Let's see how quickly it gets up on plane with these 454s. I am going to trim down. Well, I always do. I don't know if I have to, but anyways, let's go. And here we go. We're going to go 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005. So I'm about 1,005, about 5 seconds, and I'm up on plane. I got, we're going to get a reality check. There's my analog gauges. Yeah, they're going about 3,400, and you can see they're pretty accurate. They're pretty close to where my Fox Marines are running at. So we can see right now, I'm at 0.81 miles to gallon, which is pretty good. I never got that high before, but we're just up on plane. We're going to play around and see what we can get here. I'm only doing a little under 20 miles an hour, so it's not that quick. But so let's see what we can get. We'll see what we can get. I like to cruise around 21 miles an hour. I think it's what you're going to find a sweet spot on this at. But we'll see what happens. We'll play around with the trim. There we're getting close to 21 miles an hour. We're about 0.77 miles per gallon. We're around 3,400 RPM. A little under 21. We'll trim down just a little, see if we pick up any speed or we slow it down. I don't know. We'll find out. That's the whole point of this video. Now I'm up to 0.78, 0.77. I'm over close to 21 miles an hour. I think that's about the best she's going to do. But certainly it's not 0.5, which we hear a lot of the diesel guys say. There's my speed. We'll see what happens if I try to go a little bit faster. Probably not going to get any better. We'll see. See, it's backing down a little bit. So if I want to get, a little more speed, climbing, be back up, trim out a little bit, see what happens. A little closer to 22, but I'm still at 0.76 miles per gallon. As you can see, there's my analog gauges, so I'm not fibbing. I don't know if we can see this. Here is Bluetooth reading right off the controller, and they're spot on is what I'm reading here. So again, I'm not fibbing, I'm not making this up. This isn't photoshopping. 21.4, 21.5, 0.75 miles a gallon, and I can do better if I slow it down. We'll see what happens if we speed up a little bit. I don't know, might get worse. Probably will, but now I'm up over 22 miles an hour. I'm still at 0.74 miles per gallon. Certainly not 0.5 up to So you got to find a sweet spot. So I guess the point of my point period is it depends on what you want. You got the 3616 or the 3116s cats. You're going to get 25% more fuel economy on these, and you're going to cruise around 2 or 3 more. So right now I'm about 22, 23. With a cat, you're going to go 24, 25. And the diesels are nice. Don't get me wrong. They're real nice. I'm not trying to bash diesels. I'm just trying to get everybody an idea of what you could get with these gas motors. Anyways, I hope this is helpful. And I'm going to back it back down to try to get our optimal fuel economy. We got an overcast day, but we got maybe a 1 foot chop out here, so it's we're not hitting big waves. Get big waves, that might change things entirely. personally, I try to stay out of 4 to 5 footers, so I'm not going to really base my decision on 4 to 5 foot waves. But here we go. I mean, usually around 3,300 RPM is where you want to go. That's too bad. There we go. I mean, we're 22, 24, and we're 0.76. I could back her down and probably get a little better. 0.78, whatever. And it's slowing down a little bit, but anyways, the Fox Marine gateways, I highly recommend them. And I hope this video is helpful to you.